Now we're going to put amplitude, frequency, period change all together and add in what is a possible flip. So I'm going to start again. This time I'm going to start with our cosine parent function. The period for the parent function is 2 pi. Start and stop in 2 pi units. Half of 2 pi is pi. Half of pi is pi over 2, and then count up. 1 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. With the cosine parent function, you start high, middle, low, middle, and high. Alright, so let's change this up a little bit. I am going to do, this time, y equals 2 cosine pi over 2 x. Now let's break this apart and see where the changes are. This 2 is different than this 1, so I should be saying, okay, my amplitude is 2. This 1/2 is new, so my frequency, or pi over 2 is new, my frequency is pi over 2, and what that means is there's pi over 2 cycles in 2 pi. Okay, we need to find our new period. Remember, finding our period, you take 2 pi and you divide it by your frequency. So in this situation, it's 2 pi divided by pi over 2. If you divide by a fraction, remember that's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I would take 2 pi, and this time I would multiply it by 2 over pi. The pi's cancel out, and my new period is 4. Now I'm asking about a flip. You look for a flip each time, if the amplitude has a negative in front of it. This does not have a negative, so there is no flip. If there was a negative in front of 2, that negative means a flip, but the amplitude is still positive. All right, let's draw our new graph. So this time it says the cosine function has a period of 4. That means it starts and stops in 4 units. Cut it in half, 2, cut that in half, 1, and then count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. The amplitude is 2, which means the distance from the midline to the max and midline to the minimum is 2 units. We have not changed the midline, so that means the midline is still the x-axis. So I need to go up to 2 and down to -2, and I can draw it in. So high, middle, low, middle, high. Now let's suppose there was a flip. I'm going to show you what that would look like. I'm going to use a dash line to show you what that would look like. You would start low, then go middle, then high, then go middle, and then go low. It would look like this. And the only way the equation would change for this particular problem is it would be y equals negative cosine pi over 2 x. The amplitude is still positive 2. This piece right here, if you see it, you just have to remember to flip your graph. All right, ask questions if you have them.